Hello and welcome everyone. Namaste. Welcome to the very first episode of Yoga Nidra Talks with Beena. I am Beena and I am your Yoga Nidra Sutradhar and guide. And every Tuesday, we'll come together to explore not just Yoga Nidra, but how this timeless practice can help all of us live a happier, healthier, and a more meaningful life. That is something that I initiate and I would love to do. And whether you are joining me live today or watching this recording weeks or months or even years later, you are the most important person here right now and you're most welcome. And these Tuesdays are for the one seeking a little more peace, deep rest, and balance in life. So, before I even start, I just want to check if my voice is audible and if you can hear my voice, just you can say yes in the chat box and we'll go further. Okay. So today's topic is a question that millions of people ask themselves every morning that I have slept 7 to 8 hours and still why am I feeling tired? So if you have also asked this question to yourself, then you can relate this that this conversation is for you and it is for you today. And even if you've not asked this question, if you ever felt like this, that I slept for 7 8 hours and still why am I still feeling tired, then today's conversation is for you. Now begin before we begin this conversation, let me know in the comments if you can that how many hours do you usually sleep, 6 hours or 7 hours or probably 8 hours or even more than that. If you can let me know in the comment box that how many hours do you sleep. You can type in the comment box, you can type in the chat box that how many hours do you usually sleep. Okay. So now there is another question that how many of you still wake up tired every day? Is that you? That do you wake up tired every day after having this particular sleep of 6 hours or 7 or 8 or even more? How many of you still wake up tired? And if that's you, then you can type me in the comment box. Wonderful. Now, many years ago, I also believed the same, that I wake up tired. And I also believed that I, even after sleeping enough, my body is is tired. And I also thought, on the other hand, that my body would automatically heal if I slept enough. And then life taught me a very different lesson. And this was particularly after my accident and multiple surgeries that I went through 10 years back. And after that, I spent a long time recovering on bed. And I thought that even though I'm resting all day, I was on the bed for like a very long period of time. And I was feeling that I am resting all day, but why don't I feel restored? Even after sleeping for so many hours, even after, you know, trying to recover through sleep because I was sleeping all time. That was when I slowly began discovering something very beautiful. Rest and sleep are not always the same. And that's what we need to understand. We need to differentiate that rest is different and sleep is different. And when we feel that when we sleep enough, the body would automatically heal, there is a huge difference in understanding that. And that discovery completely changed my life. And today, I really want to share that understanding with you. Now, we all think, that sleep is equal to rest. But let me ask you this, that have you ever slept for 8 hours and have you still woken up feeling tired? Or uh, if not tired, then heavy or irritable, or, there is no enthusiasm, without any enthusiasm. Have you ever felt like that? You can comment in the chat box and tell me. And why this happens is because our body sleeps. you know Even after sleeping for 8 hours, we wake up tired, we wake up feeling heavy, irritable, without any kind of enthusiasm. It's because our body sleeps, but sometimes our mind is not sleeping. It never does. It keeps on. That's the nature of the mind. Even while sleeping, the mind keeps carrying the yesterday's worries, the unfinished conversations, the stress, the fear, the expectations that we constantly have, which is with us, with other people, with everybody, with this world. There is so much of emotional burden that the mind keeps carrying. And although the body, even if it's lying down in the bed, this mind is still working. It's not stopping. Imagine that, you and I are, we have a mobile phone and we plug into the charger before we sleep. But in the morning, it is only showing 20%. Why? Because either the charger was not plugged in properly or the charger was not working properly. And many of us are sleeping like this. Many of us are sleeping, but we are not truly recharging ourselves. And introducing this here, I am introducing here Yoga Nidra to you, where this process of Yoga Nidra becomes so beautiful. And a lot of people think that Yoga Nidra simply means sleeping. It does not. Yoga Nidra is awareness during deep relaxation, and that's why it's so beautiful. The body is resting. Once the body starts resting on the physical level, the breath starts to become quiet and quiet and quiet in the process of Yoga Nidra, which you're doing with awareness. And there is so much deep relaxation that you're experiencing. The mind becomes slow, it settles slowly, slowly. And with awareness, what remains is this awareness that is making the process of Yoga Nidra different from the other practices like meditation, shavasana, and the other practices that we do. So, giving an example to you for this is, think of a car. We all know, we either drive cars or somebody is driving a car for us. But imagine a car and think of it at night. What are we doing? We are parking our car in the garage, right? And that is like sleep. But once in a while, we are taking our car for a complete servicing. The engine is checked, the oil is changed, everything is balanced. And Yoga Nidra is like that complete service for the body, for the mind, and even on the physical, mental, and emotional level, and overall well being. It's a complete servicing for our overall well being. It's not just the body, it's the mind, it's the emotions, and it's our inner being. In today's modern life, we are constantly receiving information. There is phones, there is television, there is social media, emails, work, family, responsibilities. But in this whole process, we think that we are tired, but our body becomes actually so tired. And more than that, our nervous system becomes more, our mind becomes tired, our emotions become tired. And sleep alone cannot restore all of that. So, today, instead of talking more, I would like you to experience this whole process of Yoga Nidra which will obviously be a very short process because we are live here. But also imagine that Yog Nidra cannot truly be understood by just listening. It has to be experienced. So before we get into the process, I would welcome you to, just lie down in Shavasana and uh, try to take a bed sheet or something to cover yourself. Take pillows to give yourself comfort. Comfort is very important, and what you have to do is you have to relax in the process, and that's the biggest point that we are trying to achieve by doing yoga nidra. We'll be doing a very short yoga nidra for like 10 to 15 minutes today, so that you experience what is the difference between sleep and what is the difference between resting with yoga nidra. Yeah. And we've already spoken about, what's the difference and why we feel so tired when we are not, because there is a difference between sleeping and resting, which we've spoken. So lie down in Shavasana, take a sip of water if you wish to. Don't sleep under the fan. You can dim the light and you can keep the phone by your side and try to experience this process. And don't be hard on yourself. Just go through the process and listen to the voice that's guiding you into the practice. Let's experience this beautiful, simple yoga nidra. And for the next 15 minutes, give yourself permission to simply rest. There is nothing that you have to achieve today. There is nothing that you have to fix, nothing to prove. You don't have to even stop your thoughts. You don't have to force yourself to relax. If thoughts are coming to you, let them come. If emotions are arising, allow them to arise. And if for a few moments you experience some deep sense of peace, then receive it. And remember that Yoga Nidra is not about doing, it's simply about allowing, about letting us be. So let's begin. I'll just wait for a couple of seconds so that you prepare yourself, and we'll start with the practice. You can lie down on the mat, or you can even lie down on your bed for today. If the position is little up and down, then you can even sit and do the practice. You can have your earphones plugged in, or you can keep the phone by the side and you can experience this process. Try to keep your eyes closed throughout the practice, and we'll begin the practice in just one or two more seconds. Let's prepare yourself for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Lie down in Shavasana. Be very comfortable and relax yourself completely. Your back is on the floor when you're lying down in Shavasana, and allow your body to rest in a straight and comfortable position from head to toe. Your head is in the center and it is giving support to the back. Let your shoulder blades rest on the floor. Your back completely on the floor. Let your legs and feet be slightly apart and arms away from the body. Let the palms be facing upwards. Let the feet be apart, jaws be relaxed. And take a few movements to adjust your body, your position, your clothes, until you feel completely comfortable. During the practice of Yoga Nidra, there should be no movements. So close your eyes and keep them closed throughout the practice. And take this time to make any final adjustments, as you need to be still for the next 10 to 15 minutes. There is no rush. Just feel the body, check your body adjustments, And once you've made all the final adjustments, you can tell yourself mentally, I am now going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake and aware. Become aware of your whole body now. And feel your whole body. The whole physical space that is you. From the top of the head to the tips of the fingertips of the toes. Be aware of the body and be aware of the floor that is supporting you. And feel the point of contacts between the body and the floor. Your back, your buttocks, the back of your thighs, the back of your heels, the back of your hands. Feel these contact points between the body and the floor. And become aware of every point where your body is in contact with the floor. If there is tension between these points, just breathe in there and let go of the tension. And be aware of the breath now moving in and out of your nostrils. No effort, just awareness of the breath moving in and out. And as you breathe in, feel as though you're inviting peace and calm into the whole body. And as you breathe out, gently release all your tightness, your cares, and your worries. As you breathe in, feel as though you're inviting peace and calm in the whole body. And as you breathe out, gently release all tightness, cares, and worries. And now become aware of the sounds around you. Let the hearing reach into distance and try to hear the different sounds that you can hear. Search out for more sounds, loud sounds, subtle sounds. And now let go of all the sounds except for the voice that's guiding you into the practice. During Yoga Nidra, you're functioning on the level of hearing and awareness. And the only important thing is to follow the voice that's guiding you into the practice. Do not try to analyze the instructions, as this will disturb your mental relaxation. Simply follow the instructions with total attention and feelings. And if thoughts are coming to disturb you from time to time, do not worry. Let them come. Allow yourself to become steady and calm. Just continue the practice. Once again, say to yourself mentally, I am aware and I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. We will now begin with the rotation of consciousness by bringing the awareness to different parts of the body. As each part of the body is named mentally, you can repeat it and become aware of that part of the body. Do not try too hard to concentrate, just try to be aware. Practice will always begin with the right hand, so be fully aware of the right hand. The right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, the right big toe, the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. And now move the awareness to the left side of the body. Be fully aware of the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, the left big toe, the second toe, the third toe, fourth toe, and the fifth toe. Now bring the awareness to the front side of the body, awareness on top of your head. Keep following along. Be aware of the forehead, the right temple, the left temple, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the right eye, the left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, the upper lip, the lower lip, tongue, chin, front of the neck, the right collarbone, the left collarbone, the hollow between the collarbones, the right side of your chest, the left side of your chest, the heart center, the upper abdomen, the navel center, the lower abdomen, the pelvis, the reproductive organs. And now become aware of your back, the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, lower back, middle back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the back of the neck, the back of your head, the crown of the head, and the whole back together. And now be aware of the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole front side of your body, the whole back of your body, the whole of your head. And be aware of both the legs, both the arms, the whole front side of the body, the whole back of your body, the whole of your head, and the whole body together. whole body together, and the whole body together. Please do not sleep. Total awareness, no sleeping, no movements. The whole body on the floor. And become aware of your body lying on the floor. And see your body perfectly still on the floor in this room. And visualize this image in your mind. Now become aware of the natural breath. Feel the flow of the breath in and out of your lungs. Focus your attention on the breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils. Focus on your throat, on your chest, on your navel, and let the breath flow naturally, maintaining the awareness. And now concentrate your awareness on the movement of your navel area. Concentrate on the navel movements. Your navel is rising and falling with every breath. Maintain this awareness for some time. And now start counting the breath backwards from 11 to 1. 11, inhale, your navel is rising. And 11, exhale, your navel is falling. 10, inhale, your navel is rising. And 10, exhale, your navel is falling. Continue to do so from 11 to 1. And if you lose count or become distracted, don't worry, just simply begin again from 11. And now stop counting and leave your breath and feel your body completely relaxed. Just let go of the awareness and just stay with the practice. Let go of the breath awareness and stay awake and aware. And now become aware of the sounds. Begin to move your awareness outside and listen for any sounds happening around you. In your room, outside your room, far away. Extend the awareness and listen to the sounds as far as possible you can hear. And now remember the room, your place in the room, the people around you in the room, and feel your body resting on the floor of this room, quiet and still. And again, be aware of your whole body and feel your whole body, the whole physical space that is you, and the floor that is supporting you. Feel the connections, the body and the floor. Begin to deepen your breath now. Begin to breathe in more deeply. And feel your body expanding with every breath and your mind becoming normal and calm. Now become aware that the practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. But lie down for some more time and keep your eyes closed. And you can now gently and slowly move your fingers, your toes, bringing the awareness back into the body. Generally, you can move your head from one side to the other side. Bend in your knees and give yourself a gentle stretch, waking up the body, moving and stretching. If you wish, you can turn onto one side for a breath or two and keep moving slowly. Don't go off to sleep. And only when you're ready, please take your time. Only when you're ready, slowly you can come back up to the sitting position. Remember not to hurry. When you're only sure that you're wide awake, you can come up to the sitting position. If you wish, you can do palming. You can rub your palms and keep them over your eyes. And gently open your eyes and release your hands, coming back to the space slowly. And now we will complete the practice with an Omkar. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you for being with me, trusting me, and being in this practice with me. All I would want you to do is that notice how you feel. Don't analyze. Just simply observe today how you feel. Analyze how your body is feeling, whether it's lighter, it's calmer. Maybe nothing extraordinary happened. Every experience is perfect. Remember, Yoga Nidra is not a performance, it's a practice. The more regularly you practice this, the deeper is the transformation. If today's conversation helped you, I would love you to join me every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live, and we'll continue exploring the Yoga Nidra together, one conversation at a time. Until then, please take care of yourself, stay happy, stay healthy. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you.